This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hello everybody. Today, myself, Shay and Justin are going to see who gets to be High King of Ireland as we take a stab at Pierre Sylvester's Brian Boru from Osprey Games. A game where you have to try and take over the delightful Emerald Isle.
Right. My true calling.
I mean, all of us have thought about it.
I mean, several times. Plans.
Yeah, it's a good way to go. It's a fairly simple game, which is good because we're fairly simple people. The idea is we'll be playing out across these towns in Ireland, as you can see. Yellow, red and blue flavoured towns split up into various sections. So we've got Ulster, the O'Neills, North and South, Breffni, Connacht, Munster, Leinster, and the terrible Dubs, the worst place in Ireland.
You don't like Dubliners?
Nobody likes Dubliners.
Okay.
Not even Dubliners.
Not even Dubliners.
Okay.
That is very true. This is approximately 1000 AD-ish. When Brian's kicking around. And the idea behind this is we are nobles, kings, ruling houses looking to become the King of Kings. Set up seat as the High King of Ireland. So, when we're playing, we each have a colour, as denoted here, and we all start on 10 points. This is because points can go backwards as well as up. Backwards being bad. Don't do backwards.
I thought zero was where if it was a golf.
Yeah, well, you know.
At least points win.
No, you're not going for a birdie.
Oh,
Not today, anyway.
damn.
We'll also be playing out battles against Viking Raiders, which will take place here. We'll be looking to make some marriages and occasionally build some monasteries. So it's a whole geopolitical thing. You're not just after the land. You need to, marry off your uglier daughters to eligible sons and that sort of thing. 3 decks of cards control the whole game. And they run from the very simple to the not so simple. So it starts with the red cards, which are our Viking Invaders. So this just is how many Vikings you have to deal with on a turn. And they'll be randomly shuffled and one of those will be dealt. Then we have our marriage deck. The game always ends with the Danish princess Estrid. And when or if somebody has claimed her, I imagine somebody definitely will in the last turn, it would be a bit rude not to. You get a choice. You can either go for a military support, you can flip it over and have some trading support instead, or you can choose not to marry her and just have 4 straight victory points right off the bat, depending on how things are going.
Rejection.
Yeah, rejection may be an option. So Estrid goes down there, and then in a 3-player game, there'll be 2 other marriages put on top. If we were playing a 4 or 5-player game, there'd be 3 others, and that is also our turn limit. So every turn, you've got somebody to marry off, if you're lucky. And when you've married Estrid, game is over.
So we're playing 3 rounds?
3 rounds, yeah.
Okay.
The last thing to look at then is the most important one, which is our big blue deck, and this is how the game is actually played. These are essentially 3 different types of card. Let me just get these out and show you. So you've got blue cards for the blue towns, which are very monastic based. You can see the crosses there. We have the yellow ones, which are very marriage based, which is this little sealed, presumably
a love letter?
Presumably not a love letter, presumably parents bartering over whether or not they're going to pay. And then the last one is the red, so that's our battle deck. When we're playing the game, the idea behind it is the person in charge will pick a town in a territory to go after, and then they must play a card that matches the town that they're going for. So, for example, if we were going to have a look at maybe somewhere up here in Northern O'Neill and decided to go for the red town, so I would lead off there going, I want to go for red. Then I would play a red card, and my opponents could either play another red card with a higher number because they know, because it's face up, or they can choose to deliberately play a lower card of a different colour and win, and lose. because when you lose, you get to use these bottom options and you get to pick one of these. So if, for example, Shay had played this blue and lost, he would get 3 gold. And if he had 5 gold on him, he could trade them in to actually take control of a different town somewhere else. Or he could throw some gold at the monasteries, get the monks on side, which is always good. It's also worth noting, if you win with a lower card, you get a lot more reward. Big numbers, less reward. And the final part of this little triptych are our white cards. And white cards are wild. They count as any colour, and they'll count as the colour of the area you happen to be going into. So that is essentially how the game is played. The rest of it, I'll explain as we go, how the various tokens and the like are traded in. But the first thing to do is actually to kick off and get into the game itself. So it starts with a draft where we get 8 cards. So I'll do it that way.
8 cards, very specific number.
Yes. If you're playing bigger games, so if we had 4 people, we would be playing with 6 cards each. And if we had 5 people, we'd be playing with 5 cards each. And the additional card go into the discard pile. In this case, this one goes into our discard. And you can draft in 2 ways. You can try and go for all the big numbers, or you can go for specific tactics. You might want to go, I'm going to try and get as many reds as possible and win all the battles. But you pick 2 cards, set them down in front of you, and then pass your hand to the duchy on the left. That's an interesting one. Like I say, it's not a game where you always want to have the high numbers. There will be times where you specifically want to lose, because if you're not losing, then you're not getting gold and you're not getting monasteries and you're not getting influence and beating off Viking raiders, which means you're kind of losing. So there.
No, you keep those 2.
Yeah, you hand them the other 6, yeah.
Oh,
You're drafting
right.
in reverse.
Never mind. I got very confused there. This is a horrible idea. Okay, right. Keeping those. There you are.
Thank you kindly.
So... Working out where you're at.
Oh,
Good.
oh, okay.
Interesting. So that's what I need to be getting at in here then. And the last 2
you just get?
you just get.
Lovely.
Oh, that's exactly what I needed to win. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
So,
And then do we do that at the top of every round? We do the draft?
yes.
Okay.
However, this we only do once. So the first thing to do is shuffle up our marriages. Split the deck there. And we'll have those 2 will be our game marriages. And our Viking Invaders. And so, for this first turn, we're actually going to have 12 Viking Invaders. So that's quite good. That just goes into our discard. And I'll get 12 of these delightful fellows to pop in there. Because you always need people to attack. Otherwise, how will the world know you're winning?
Very
So
true.
Viking Invaders are in. I am going to be starting. So I'm taking this back. We each have 1 renown and 3 gold to begin with. And starting with me, we each get to place a token of our colour in a city of our choice. Anywhere. I'm going to go straight for Downpatrick, because that's practically where I'm from. So,
Fair enough.
Shay, where do you want to go?
I'm going in the north.
Okie dokie.
I think I want to be heading down a little bit further south. Where would we let her, Kenny? Yeah, near enough.
I don't know anything about Irish geography, so
Pretty sure that's not Letterkenny.
No, I know. Why do you think I went near enough being a jackass?
So, I've got my hand. We've got everything set up. The only thing to do is to kick in and see where we're going. So I get to lead off and I get to pick. I must lead with a card of my choosing in an area of my choosing. So I think I'm going to start the bidding. That's interesting. Let's go there. I'm going to start off in Southern O'Neill.
Okay.
And I will be playing a 17. Now, the thing here is you don't need to match the colour unless you want to try and beat me to win it. You can choose to go for one of the other colours and lose it to get the benefits of the bottom of your card.
I'll play this, I think.
Okie dokie.
So for the clergy, I'm going to go this way.
Okie dokie. So it's very simple. I've won because nobody else played a yellow or a white of a higher value. So victory is mine, but we always start lowest number and work our way up. So for the red, you get to choose. You can either get 1 gold coin or you can take 3 raider tokens.
Oh, I'll take the 3 raider tokens.
Okie dokie.
Start, just getting in good with the Vikings.
Shay, same for yourself. You can have a gold coin or you can have 3 into the monastery immediately.
Getting in with the church, I think.
Makes sense. Because why
Might as
wouldn't you?
well.
So just pop them up there. Yep.
There we are.
And for myself, I have to win. I have no choice because I am that good. And I also get to control an area because that little control symbol, but I'll lose a coin for the privilege. And this is a nice little balancing act that the game does. I'll chuck that to you. You can be our banker.
All right.
That the bigger numbers will win, but the bigger numbers don't win as well as smaller numbers. If you think about you're having to pay for influence rather than people actually just liking you. So it costs you more. I'll pop those into our discard pile. I will get one of my own tokens there. And I'll also get the initiative back. And we'll just go straight on to the next one.
Now, you got to take over another spot because you had this symbol?
No.
Do you? No? Okay.
This symbol is in the upkeep phase.
Uh-huh.
If anybody controls 3 of territories, then they control Southern O'Neill and they'd get these victory points.
But you had this symbol on your card, so what exactly did that do?
It says that you control.
Okay.
It's the win symbol for controlling a territory.
Now I understand.
Yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to pick another one, and I could go back in there and try and double down. Or I can go somewhere else and spread the love, because the more places you have territories with towns in, the more well known you are and the more likely you are to pick up some extra points at the end of the game.
Oh,
so
very nice.
It doesn't pay to focus into one area to the exclusion of everything else. On this occasion, I will, however, not take my own advice, and I'm just going to go right back in there, but go in with a red. And I think I've got mine. So I'm going to lead off with a low 2. Could win big if nobody else wants the area.
I don't know, you're going to get your second one already. We'll try to get your third, so...
It's not necessarily a bad thing, because it's all self-leveling. If I'm just claiming territory, then people are just going to come along and build monasteries beside me and take the territory off me anyway, or
That's what I'm planning.
Or drop Viking raiders on my head. So I could claim 2 territories now, and then at the end, Justin will just drop a Viking raid on top of one of them, and it goes away. It no longer counts as being mine.
I will play that.
Okie dokie. Shay's really getting into marriage.
I think I'm in the mood for war. And I will take it to the win.
Okie dokie. And again, we just go ahead and resolve them lowest to highest. So in this case, I could have 3 gold, or I could take 2 Viking Raiders. I will take 2 Viking Raiders for myself for this. I'll keep them there, actually. Next up, Shay, do you want the gold or do you want the marriage?
I would like the gold.
Ooh.
There you go, sir.
Gold.
Gold for you.
You're a richer man if you don't have someone else to pay.
Yep. And then finally, Justin will get the territory, the control. He'll also pick up 1 gold and a Viking Raider as well.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice little swing for me.
Don't take my Vikings, please.
Oh, sorry. From the pal here.
Yes.
My bad. All right, so I now get the first player token, yeah?
Yes.
Excellent.
So you get to lead off.
So, I will say I think where I would like to go is maybe do a little bit in and around Dublin.
Ah, that's fine. We don't have to play any cards then. You can have that.
I guess I fired it.
And I've actually went to the wrong location because I actually want to play a blue.
Okay.
There. And I will play, quite happily, a 3.
Alrighty. So, 3 into Dublin. Dublin. I mean, that's probably a good way of going. So I'll double down on the monastics. What about yourself, Shay?
And I'll triple down it
Wow.
for the win.
Wow.
It's all gone a bit monastic-y over here.
Bit biblical.
Yeah.
So it'll start with me then.
Start with you. What do you want?
Now I can either put 2 into the monastery,
Yes.
but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 3 gold.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend 5
Yes.
to expand elsewhere.
Yes.
And where I'm going to expand is, I think I'm going to expand here. Or no, here. We'll do it.
Has to be on an adjacent road.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that actually locks out anyone playing yellow cards to get into there,
Yes.
which is fine by me for what's in my hand.
Okie dokie.
Very nice.
So for myself then, I could take the cash money or go for the church. They're both good options. I'll go for the church, actually.
Okay.
Join me
Yeah.
in the church.
Yeah. It's always good to be in the church.
Is it?
It is. Nobody likes to be excommunicated. It goes very badly for you.
It's fine. We're pagans.
True, true.
We're not. And then for yourself, Shay,
I will get the spot.
you get the spot. And you'll also get 2
cash
gold
money.
as
Thank
well.
you very much. And I'll get the first player token.
You do get the first player token.
Oh,
They go away. You see, it's a very quick playing game.
yeah.
So
Also-
where do you want to go to?
Why did I do that? I'm now in Dublin. Oh no.
Yeah, you only need 2 to control Dublin.
That is true.
It's an easy place to lay your hands on.
That is true. Yeah, you know what? We'll double down on Dublin.
Okie dokie. Controversial.
Never thought I'd ever say that.
So you have to lead off with the yellow because yellow.
I will go for that.
Thank you.
Nice wee 10.
10.
I don't care much about Dublin, so I'm not
No.
going to put in a big card for it. It's both in real life and in game.
That is very true.
I will do something a little bit monastic.
Wow. I will get all raidery up in here. Mm-hmm. So you will take North Dublin, which is a rookie mistake. Many people have gone into North Dublin, not many people have got out of it. So you can go ahead and drop a token onto that. And you also retain the first player marker
Thank you very much.
Gain 2 money.
and gain 2 cash gold.
Rolling in it.
And then for yourself,
Oh, yeah. I think I'm just going to pop 3 tokens into the church.
Yep.
Everyone loves the church.
Apparently they do, yeah. For myself, I'm just going to take 3 Viking Raiders. Bump, bump, bump. And that's me done.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah.
I now have control of Dublin. Oh no.
Is that what you wanted to do with your life?
Now,
Not really.
when Shay does that, does he take any of these tiles down the bottom or anything?
Not until we get round to the upkeep.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, right. Well, as I said, I was going to go for the north.
Yeah.
So let's go for the north. Right there. And I'm going to play that bad boy. 25.
Wow.
Well, I'm
Yield
looking
church.
for a little bit of marital intrigue here.
I'll give that a go. And I'll get on the marriage ladder myself.
Start with yourself then, Gerry.
Yeah. So starting with me, I'm just going to go 2 up the tracker.
Okay, so 1, 2. Then to me,
To you.
I will be going up by 3.
Yep. And then finally, Shay will be paying
Paying 2
for the privilege.
for the north.
Yep. But you do
And getting that.
get to go ahead and take that.
Lovely jubbly. I don't even know where that is.
Somewhere in South Donegal, bordering on Sligo sort of direction.
Could we have him? Because I have no idea about Irish geography and I live here.
Shocking. Where to next?
Where to
Keeper
next?
of the first player token.
Let's go for there.
And the Breffni.
Down.
I only have 1 yellow card. It'll have to be that.
Okay.
Very well. I will drop a lowly 5.
And for myself, I don't think I'm going to win that. I think I'll just go there. Take a wee 1, a cheeky 1. So, again, right off the bat, I could choose to jump up the marriage ladder,
Or you can
but
do
I
that
think I'm going to take the 3 coins and expand.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Thank you. So I've got 5 gold. I could expand. Do I want to expand? Do I care at the moment? You know, I think I do. I think I'll expand into... expand there.
Hello,
You
sir.
two-
We are
you
going
two
to have some
fighting over-
disagreements.
Yeah, I think so. That's good. So that's me out of the way. And then
For myself,
for yourself,
I'll grab 2 more Viking Raiders.
and then last but by no means least,
I will take that little town there
Yep.
and get my token back. Delicious.
delightful.
I'm expanding rapidly.
You are. Like my waistline. Now, we're down to 2 cards. The important thing about this is you have a hand of 8. You do not play 8 tricks. You play 7. So this next card is the last for this turn.
Okay,
Bear
right.
that in mind. That could be important later.
Let's go for... Should I join using Southern O'Neill?
I mean, you're going to cause a kerfuffle.
That's what I do.
Oh, really? We're all
That
friends
is what I
here.
do. No, let's go somewhere we haven't gone yet. Let's go to Leinster.
All right.
Why not?
I can think of several reasons.
I can think of several people.
Okay, well, I'll play that.
Ooh, going big with a wild card.
Wants to win it. I will play that. And I
Okay.
don't know what this does.
I do, but we'll explain that in a minute.
Okay.
That's hopeful.
Yep, you're welcome. I will... Decisions. Don't really care about that. So I think I'll play that and go into the monastery. So, starting with myself, pop two of my worldly wealth into the monastery there. Well, I just never realised we just never flicked over the card to see who
Also, I've been working towards marrying someone that I have no idea what they look like.
It's Aoife. we've been looking to marry Aoife. So I'm done. Next up is you.
Uh-huh.
You lose.
Yeah.
Your choice is 2 gold, an expansion if possible, or you can remove a Viking settlement that's been built over the top of one of your...
For 1 money.
Yeah.
I will just take the 2 money, but I cannot expand.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't do the other one anyway because Vikings aren't on any settlement.
Yes.
So, and finally, our big winner here.
Big winner.
Big
Ding,
winner.
ding. Chicken dinner.
There we go. There we go. Lovely.
One into Leinster. And that wraps up that. So we get to the end phase. They can go back in the Discord. And the end phase is very simple. We'll start with marriage and we'll work our way down the board. So whoever's highest up the marriage tracker
Hello.
gets to marry the person.
Yep. So I married a person.
You marry Aoife. Aoife gives you
2 victory points and something else.
2 victory points, and the little sun symbol is 1 renown.
Right. What is renown for?
It's technically victory points in certain circumstances.
Okay.
You'll find out at the end of the game
Okay.
and during battles and stuff.
So I will go up to 12.
Yep. Now, take your colour off the tracker,
And bump it to the bottom
dump
again?
it to the bottom.
Got it.
If you're already on the tracker, you just stay where you are and you gain the reward. So I'll gain 1 gold.
There you go, sir.
Thank you very much. After the marriage, we go to battles. There is 1 raider left,
Yes.
which means the Viking who has the most, who I believe is yourself.
Yeah, I have 6.
Yep. So that goes out of the battle area, and you gain 1 renown for having the most Vikings.
Thank you very much.
And you'll actually gain 1 victory point for each renown you have.
So that'll be 3.
So you'll go up another 3.
So up to 15.
Yep. Into the corner.
Storming ahead.
Yep. Now, after that, you discard all of your Viking raiders. So they go away. And the most Viking raiders after that, which is me, because you don't have any Shay,
No.
I'll also gain 1 point, and I have to return 1 Viking raider. But I've got some friends for next time. So you can't...
I've blown my beans on this.
Exactly, and this is what I'm saying about, you've expanded massively, but...
You're winning on the 3 other areas.
We're winning in various places, but also because there were still Vikings left in the battle area, it means he gets to take that and place it over the town belonging to, any town he wants belonging to the person with the least. I have some, you have none, you are the least. One of your Viking towns, he sold you up the river.
I think things are going wrong in North Dublin.
Shockingly, Vikings in North Dublin.
You would have guessed it.
Well,
North Dublin's gone wrong again.
So that's the battle step done.
Yep.
Bish, bash, bosh. Now we're on to clergy. So highest
Be yourself, Gerry.
is me. So I get a monastery. So I get one of these little blue rings, and I get to pop it on any one of my towns that I own, and it counts double. So if I pop it into Southern O'Neill here, that means I now have 3 towns in that area, not 2.
Very nice.
However, again, all mine go away. I've spent all my money on getting the monasteries on the go. So now the next person, who is both of you, because you're tied on 3 each, you would normally get a point, and then you lose 1 of your church tokens, but again, you stick with them in there. None of these are going to be high enough, so you can't build any monasteries because it's still an option. But you do get those back, and then you'll get
Point to
a
point.
point and a point. I possibly get a point for my... No, I don't. I get the active time marker, not a point. So I get a monastery and the active time marker, so I lead into the next one.
Cool.
Then we go to the claim region step. So all of these face down tokens, you go through and you check all the face downs first to see if anybody's claimed them. Southern O'Neill requires 3. I have 3 thanks to my monastery. So I'll have Southern O'Neill, please. So if you flip it,
O'Neill.
and then just give it to me.
There you are.
Thank you very much. That's mine until somebody takes it from me by either Vikinging me up or by outbuilding me in that area. But I also get the 5 victory points it's worth. So, bosh, up to there. Next up is Dublin. Would have gone to you, Shay, except you've been Vikinged.
Yeah.
So
This is unfortunate.
so you don't get it. And then we'd go through the rest of the areas. I don't think any other area is close to being...
Well, this one is for Shay as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not just yet.
But yeah, he needs another one in there. And that's the upkeep step done.
Okay.
And then we would just go on to the next turn, exactly the same. So take a little break. We're going to do a draft. All right, we are back for round 2. We've drafted.
Do we reveal our...
Yes, we get to reveal who we're playing for this turn.
Okay.
Orla.
And you grab a town in Munster when you marry her.
Well, you know,
Ooh.
I'm assuming Brian's trying to get rid of some unwanted daughters. There's a lot of them about. Where will I go? Oh, isn't it? Fascinating. That's all it delights. I get to lead off because I'm first player.
Oh, how many Vikings?
Ooh, Vikings are 9.
Ah.
Not as
Nine of the
many.
Vikings. 3, yes. 9 of the Vikings. And I'm going to start by spreading my wings. Double Ulster.
Ooh. Okay.
Going to go in there with a lovely 17 in the yellows.
17. Ouchies. Right, I will respond with a bit of the Catholic Church.
Clever.
Because we all know the Catholic Church always wins.
That is true. It's the religious equivalent of always betting on black.
Now, I don't have to match your colour, I just have to beat your number to take the town off you, yeah?
No.
No?
You have to match my colour or you have to be playing a white wild card that counts as any colour.
Okay.
But otherwise, if you play another colour, you're automatically losing.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Wow, you really want that, huh?
That's fine by me. So, lowest first. Money or monasteries?
I will have monasteries. So I will.
Wow. And
There
you
we
go
are.
away. I will go 3 up the marriage track, pretty please.
So you are blue, so
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
And for yourself, you gain control of the town and the marker.
Thank you very much. Right. I think the next thing I really want to do is I'm going to grab a little place by the seaside.
Right.
419.
Waterford. It's full of Vikings. They're only coming for that round tower. That's the only reason they're there.
Hey, isn't that out near Oma, that particular tower?
That one, it could be anywhere, literally. There are millions of them. Millions. I quite like the look of that little round tower by the sea, though.
Oh, be oh my.
Oh, wow. I can't beat that, so I'm just going to put that one down.
Okie dokie. Interesting one for you, though.
It is.
Because you can pay to remove that Viking raid in Dublin.
Which I will.
So a gold can go away.
Get rid of that. Cast it off to the seas.
And then for yourself, do you like 1 gold or would you like 3 monasteries, please?
Oh no, I will definitely put 3 towards the clergyman. Just, send them some buckfast wine.
Nice. And I'll have to pay 2 for the privilege of taking control of that little place in the south. But
You will.
that's fine. I don't mind. There you go. Have 2 banker.
Thank you very much.
And then Now I've got stuff. Where do I want to put stuff? I think I think I'll go in there.
How dare you?
I think I'll go in there and I think I'll drop just a wee 15. A wee, you can let me have it if you want, or you could probably easily take it off me. It's a teasing card, I like to think of them as. It is self-open.
This will not do. This will not do.
It might do.
I will play that then.
Right. Oh, I don't really want it. Is that what you're telling me?
See, I think there are other things I'm concerned of at the moment, so I think a little bit of marriage negotiations in order for mine.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we'll start with yourself.
I will take
Cash money.
Cash money, please. 3 of them.
Going to expand?
Oh, yes, I will.
Okie dokie.
Where to?
So 4, 5. I can go away.
So for the cost of 5, you can expand to anywhere that's on a road adjacent to somewhere you already hold.
Indeed. Which will be there.
Interesting.
Are you sure?
Aha.
Fair enough.
The north is mine.
He says that. He says that. For yourself then, do you want the cash money or
Oh no,
on
I'm
the
just
marriage
going
track?
to bump up onto the marriage track again.
Okie dokie. And for myself, I pick it up at a steal. Literally a steal. I don't have to pay for this one. I just get to go there and retain the most important thing of all, the delightful marker of first turnness. So where do we want to go now? I think I would like to go here into Northern O'Neill. And again, another delightful one. You could probably beat it. It's up to you.
Probably could. Maybe I will.
Maybe you will. Maybe you won't.
But I won't.
No?
Huh?
Okay.
See, on balance, I don't like you controlling where we're going the whole time, so I think I'll just pop that down there.
Okie dokie. So starting with Shay, do you want marriage track or money?
I'll take money. And I'm going to expand.
Okay.
So I'll just get rid of 2. And I'm going to go there.
Okie dokie. That works for me. For myself, I could have 1 coin, but I think I'm just going to go 3 up the marriage track.
So 1, 2, 3, and that actually lets you take a town at the end of this.
It will do if I'm there, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's not bad for myself. And you...
I will pay 2 for the privilege. Take the town. And deciding where to go next now. Nobody's been looking at per Connaught, so I think we'll go in there.
It's good.
And I'll drop
good fish in there.
a nice cheeky 18 on that. Just, I kind of want that real estate. I don't want to get gazumped.
Interesting. It's all good. I mean, it's all good. But not quite good enough.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wouchies. I'll play that one.
Okie dokie. So for yourself then, Shay, Vikings or cash? Oh,
3 of them bad boys,
you
I
want
think.
to build up some friends, do you?
I like
I will
friends.
grab 3 for myself.
Friends are nice.
And I will pay the princely sum of 1 gold to take control of...
The grounding Connaught.
Yeah. So, no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I want. That's what I want. And then, decisions. Decision time. 2 from the end, we say. No, that would not be terrible indeed. I think I'm going to go just enjoy myself down here in Munster. With a mighty 7.
I see.
I'll go
I'll
for
have it
that.
from Shay. Now, I have a dilemma.
Yes?
Because it's whoever has the least Viking friends is the one that gets it, isn't it? But I think I need to take control again here. So if you don't mind, Gerry.
No, I don't mind at all.
I'll be having it off, yeah.
Yeah, that's grand. You do you. Once again, we'll start with myself. I'm going to have 2 gold, please.
There you go, sir.
So I require some gold.
Gold is nice.
Gold is good. Gordon Gecko was right. Then you will claim the territory and also get 2 gold.
Mm-hmm. So, paying me to take the ground off them, I swear.
Yeah, well, it's Munster, so yeah.
No one else
There's a lot to be said there. And for yourself, Shay, would you like
2 more Vikings, please.
2 more Vikings? And last turn of this draft.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the choice.
Yes, and I think I want to be inside the Connacht borders again. And I'll play any it.
Okay. So, decisions. I do like territory.
I like the Catholic Church.
Somebody has to. So,
Yes.
yourself, money or raiders?
Now, if I take the raiders
Yes.
and there's none left in here,
Yes.
there's no settlement that goes down.
Correct.
But I do get what?
You'll still get the renown for being the person with the most Vikings.
And then I will take those.
Okay. That's you done.
Yes.
Then money or monastery?
Monastery, please.
Monastery.
3 of them. bad
3
boys.
of. Wow.
Look at that. So much.
So much. And for myself, for 2 gold, I will take control of that delightful little town there in Connacht. And also have first player token back.
For now.
Yeah. Well, going into the final round. Because that is our second turn done. So let's see what we come up with for the upkeep. We'll start with the marriage. That would be me.
Yes.
And I'll also get
A town in Munster
a town in Munster.
of your choosing.
And
Very nice.
I'll also get a town in Munster. Or sorry, I'll get a town for the marriage
Yes.
tracker.
Where you're at.
So could go into Munster, might go somewhere else. Haven't decided yet. We'll start off with one in Munster. I will drop one in. Where's Orla from? It's always nice to be able to expand, so I'll put myself on a road. Oh, actually, no. Oh, yeah, I already expand there. Yeah, I'll put myself on that road. So that's nice for that one. And then I'll also get one anywhere I want,
Yes.
which would make sense to throw me into Ulster, I suppose. Can expand into either of these. So I will. I'll expand into there. Then I'll go off the marriage track into the terrible den of bachelorhood at the bottom.
Oh no.
Yep. Battle step. I have 4 raiders working with me.
For 5.
And
4.
So you will gain 1 renown.
There you are.
Thank you.
You'll get a point for every renown you currently have.
That'll be a grand total of 4 more points.
4 more
And
points.
these boys will go back home.
They all go away. And then for myself, I'll get a point for having beaten off some Viking raiders and lose a raider. And Shay will also get a point for having beaten off some raiders and then lose a raider.
Whee. Go on.
So we still have friends in the Viking community, which is good. It's all about having friends in the Viking
Exactly.
community.
That's what this game is all about.
Yeah.
Bringing people together.
Church step. Speaking of bringing people together, by force if necessary, the church.
Oh no.
You own all the church, Shay.
I do. I own all of it.
You own all of it. So
Maybe that's not a good thing, actually. I
it's
shouldn't
not
say.
necessarily a good thing. For the princely sum of all of your church tokens, you will get
Yes.
a monastery to put on any one of your currently controlled towns.
Delicious. And we're going to go with
And it will double it up. So finding somewhere
That works.
that would give me it.
that would give you it, yes.
Why not?
Exactly.
Go for it.
That's the way to do it. You'll also get the first person
Oh,
token.
yes. Good
Worth it for that. For yourself,
Yes.
you will lose 1.
Yes.
You'll get a point, though.
I will take it.
And you've still got 4 left,
Yes.
which allows you to also build a monastery if you would so desire. Would you like to spend all of your tokens to build a monastery?
See, I don't think I'm really taking any major areas, but you know what? Yeah, I will. I will spend the rest of them to build a monastery.
There you go.
And I think my wisest place to build is going to be right down here in Munster, because that gives me 3 places there.
Important to have. Important to have. So we're down to just the claim region step.
Yes, sir.
And it's just time to see who's got what.
Shay has these.
Yep. So you get to take Northern O'Neill
Northern
and
O'Neill.
Breffni,
And Breath. That's
which are worth
6 and 3.
9 points, me up to 21. Wow.
Good evening.
I still have Southern O'Neill, so well done me. So I'll get Fimp for that. Nobody's taking it off me.
So you gain that every round.
As long as nobody takes it off you, these can go back. If people start to outbuild you in an area, you can lose them again.
I did not know this.
Or if you get Vikinged up, then they can be returned to the board held by no one. Who's left then? Is there any other areas that have been taken?
Believe so.
Dublin.
Yes, you now have Dublin.
Yes.
So you will take it as well.
Dublin. Oh, do I really want to?
And you get 2 points.
2 more.
Not worth much, but it was worth something.
It's always worth something. Always.
Is it?
It might be. You never know your luck. And that's it. There's none of the rest of them can be captured or controlled. So, off to draft and on to our final turn. All right, we're back for the final round to see who gets to be married off to Princess Estrid of Denmark. Before we do, I don't get the points every turn, or rather, you don't get the points every turn. You only get them when you claim them, but they can be returned to the board and be returned to other people. So you can claim them multiple times and get the points every time you claim them, but they don't truck up every turn. The man with the plan, Mr. Verbal Kent.
Me.
Well, yes, that too.
Let's see. Where should we go? Let's have a wee road trip down to Leinster. Why not? And there we go. And I'll play... Sure, we'll go for that, sure. Why not?
Okie dokie.
Well, you see, I hate to disagree with you, but I think I'd like that place for myself.
Wow, they're all getting very belligerent, aren't they?
How many Vikings do we have this turn?
Oh, yes.
Keep forgetting how many Vikings.
12.
12. Vikings.
12 big ones.
All right, so you are having
A little bit of a disagreement.
that's certainly one way of putting it. I think I'm going to appeal to Mother Church. Yeah.
Very nice.
See?
And weirdly, that 16 is the lowest. So I'm just going to go straight into...
Yeah.
Big cards for the first turn.
Yeah. People are living it up large.
Indeed.
After that, yourself, Vikings or money.
Vikings, please. 3 of them.
3 of the finest raiders that money can buy.
Thank you very much.
And finally, you've no choice in the matter. You are going to control that.
Oh, indeed. Indeedly diddly. Quite contentedly so. And then I think the next thing I would dearly like to do is step down into a Munster for this. A 24.
Okay. You can have it.
You can definitely have it.
Fair enough.
So-
What if you like then?
So lowest to highest. What are you going to go for?
I'll have 2 in the marriage tracker because it's the only time I've ever actually put anything on it.
1, 2. You're on the same level as me then.
Can't be on the same level.
So he would slide down 1?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, and I would have got a coin for being on there.
Yes.
So I will take that.
Okie dokie. I'm going to take money because I would like money, please. Can I have 2 money?
2 money for you, sir. Of course. 1, 2.
And I could expand. Which I will do.
Or would you like to expand, sir?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can have those. Just going to expand there in Ulster. And for yourself,
Yes.
for the cost of 2 gold, you get to play with the dolphins round the bay.
Yes. And I keep this.
You do keep that.
So, for the next, I kind of want to keep things local. So
Right. Are they local?
we're going to try and go into Munster again.
Okay.
And this time, we'll say for... Yeah, we'll say for 21.
Wow.
Okay. I think I'd like some friends with me.
I'm going to befriend the Catholic Church again.
We see.
So you get
Up
2
on 2 onto that.
straight into the monastery region. For myself, I will take the 3 raiders.
And for me, I will pay 1 and take control of that lovely little town. And I will maintain control. Right. Next up then. Oh, let's have some fun. We'll go into Connaught again for a 17.
You two are just fighting over the 2 places I don't care about. This is great.
Well, there's so many places not to care about. Don't let this one put you off.
Is Dublin one of them?
It could be. You never know your luck. I'll go with that.
No one seems to care about my aggressive expansion.
No,
No.
not particularly.
So, you know what?
I'll take 3 gold coins, please.
There you go, Squire. 3 coins for you.
Thank you. Puts me up to 5. I could expand. I think I will expand. Can I see a reason to expand? Our survey says maybe not.
Connor? Go into the yellow?
There's lots of places I could go, which would be, delightful, as I'm sure you agree. I will. I'll pay my gold. I have my gold. Oops.
Fine.
And I'm just going to shore myself up by going into Breffni.
Okay.
It's nice to be there. It's a good place.
So I'll pay my 1.
Yep.
I am now in Connaught. Fine.
And you also pick our next battle, so to speak.
You know what, just because I feel like it, let's go into Dublin.
Wow.
And I'm only putting a 5 down this time.
Interesting. I think I'll do that.
And I will... I'll play that. Don't really care about it, but I
Right.
would rather keep my other cards.
Fascinating. Okay.
See? Oh,
So for yourself,
I will grab 2 Viking friends to take home.
for myself, I'll take 2 gold.
See, even with yourself and Shay tied.
Yeah, because if anything comes up and I need to spend gold, I lose 2 points for every gold I have to spend. So you do not want to run out of money in this game.
Oh, I understand.
And for yourself, you'll get gold, and you'll also take the remaining place.
Lovely.
There you go, Shay.
Thank you very much. Lovely job, Lou. Right. Where are we off to next then? Why don't we pop over to Leinster again?
Okie dokie.
Why not? Let's see. What shall we go for? I think we'll go for that.
For myself, I think I'd like to be doing a little bit of work on the marriage track.
I think I really like that. So I think I'm having it.
Fair enough.
So for yourself then, Justin?
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 up the marriage track.
Whoosh. For yourself, would you like cash money or monasteries?
Monasteries. Give me the edge on that.
And for myself, I'll have to pay 2, but that's okay, because I just got 2. And I'll take control of that. And I'll also take control of the first player token. So, delightful. Going into the final trick. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I think I will. I think I'll go up here. And I think I'll lead off with a mighty decisions. I think I'll lead off with this. 4 to beat.
I do not care about your terrible place.
Nor do I.
Correct, Abando. Okie dokie. So, start off with lowest.
I'll just grab 2 Viking friends.
Yep. Good. That's your card gone. Next lowest is me. I will take control of there and retain that, which is good. And then for yourself, Shay.
I'll take the 2 gold,
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
May as well.
At this point, I would. It makes sense.
There you go, sir.
Final card goes away because I don't need that. So, end of the game. Let's see what we're doing. Marriage first.
Yes, sir. I will marry the lady,
Yes.
and that is worth 4 victory points.
Okay. So that's what you're doing. You're not going to marry her. You're going to spurn her and take the 4 victory points.
I think so, because there are no Viking tribes on the table to help.
Okie dokie.
So there is no political reason to marry this lady.
Grant, I'm not on the tracker and you're below the money level on the tracker. So that's marriage over. Battle step. Currently I have 6.
I also have 6.
4 for me.
And 4. So there will be a settlement raided by Vikings. And it'll be from us. I don't know where your Vikings are going to raid, but
Oh, you both get to raid.
my Vikings would be looking at raiding that monastery of Munster to stop him taking it.
I had a feeling you'd do that.
That's understandable.
Isn't it?
That is very understandable.
Although you do see where Shay's at on the victory tracker there.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, somebody is going to run away with this. And it's just a case of who. Munster's worth 7. He's only 2 points in front of you.
This is true.
You know,
Yeah.
taking monsters a big, big take.
I mean,
So you're going for that then?
you might want to have a look at Gerry here, for he's spread himself out into all the counties.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to knock him maybe out of Munster so that he's not going up this particular little track.
I think I'll take over one of these wee spots in Ulster.
Oh!
Kick you out of Ulster.
Haha.
Sure. Anyone particular?
Doesn't. Yeah, that one closest to the sea.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Down near Newcastle.
Yeah. Get rid of it.
Just go there.
Damn you. Damn your eyes. Now, if I had took her
Yes.
the other way.
The other way,
Yeah.
then that would have negated it.
Ah. And
But
so that's why it happens beforehand. You have to make that.
That's why it's staggered in a very
All
specific
right.
way.
Well, I still need to get my 4 VP from not marrying the guard.
Yep.
This one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so 25.
Batley's then remove the rest of the Vikings from the area. And
So you'll each get a renown.
we'll get renowned and score renown for each one we have. So
So
we
you'll
both
each go up by 2.
will go up by 2.
There we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2.
Church step.
Me.
He with most churches.
Me. Indeed. Don't think it matters if I put a monastery anywhere.
Might do. Is there anywhere you can swing control?
No. Leinster would be 2 less. Have control, have control, have control. And I'm not anywhere else.
But you've denied it to Mr. McCabe.
Well, you should still put a monastery down,
Yeah. I will.
because why would you not?
Yeah, have one.
Yeah.
go,
Thank
sir.
you very much. May as well show off my stuff. Go into Leinster, since I was going after that at the end.
You'll get all of those will drop out. I'll get 1 VP and lose one of these, which I'm not too worried about. Well, they'll stay in there. And then claim region step.
Well, I got screwed out of Munster.
Oh dear, well, terrible shame.
You got screwed out of Ulster.
I got screwed out of Ulster. See, everybody gets screwed.
Right?
Nothing new is being handed over then?
Nope.
No, nothing new is being handed over. So we're just up to the toting up the points then, see who's actually won. So who's got the most gold?
I have 1.
I have 5.
You get a victory point because you've got the most cash. You
Cash
also
money.
have the active player token. That's worth a point. In
It's-
anyone's book,
that was worth going after the Catholic Church.
for every renown you score, 1 point. So you go up by 2, I'll go up by 2, you'll
4
go
for
up by
me.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
For every face-up claim token that you've managed to hold on to, score the number of points shown on the token. So you claim them again now.
Oh,
So I'll go to there and you'll get 9.
11. I've got
11.
Dublin.
Oh, you got Dublin as well. I forgot about
1,
Dublin.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11.
And finally, the number of regions you don't control but have people in. So
I believe it's 6 for myself, so that'll be an additional 5 points.
5 points for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll get 7 points
1, 2, 3,
because
4, 5.
I got
6,
cheated out
7,
of Dublin. Otherwise, I would have been everywhere.
That's what I was going for
And
as well.
for yourself,
4. Well, I'm in 4, so.
you're in 4s. 4's only worth 1.
Yep.
1.
So even though you've tightly concentrated on those areas and really drilled in and made sure you've got them and got the points, it's not worth a lot because nobody in Munster knows who you are.
Yeah.
Why would you be High King if nobody in Munster knows who you are? However, I've got good news, Shay. The Catholic Church are in Munster. They know who you are.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I'm
They
going to
do.
let the people know because with 41, you are the new High King of Ireland. Congrats, you well done.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Very interesting little game with the drafting mechanics, changing and
Yeah.
shifting what tactics you can play every round. And then the actual scoring victory points in different manners. I quite like.
Yeah, I really like the fact that it's like rubber bandy. If you want to, you can pull every big card out that comes past you. You can be going, I'm going to have every town or city that I go for. However, you're not getting the marriages. you're not getting the Vikings, you're not getting the monasteries,
Yeah.
and people can chip away. That you can be sitting there with 4 places, and then somebody's got 2 monasteries in the same area, and actually, you're tied, nobody's getting it. Or they just put a Viking Raider on top of one of them. So
that's what I was swinging for in the last one, was trying to get Munster set and get the marriage. If I'd realised that having her, the other way,
yes,
would have, married her and took the military support, would have been good, but oh well.
yeah, because you can never know what your opponents are going to do. If you'd taken the military support, I wouldn't have Munstered you there, because there wouldn't have been any point.
Yeah.
But I could have done, you could do it somewhere else, because you have to choose. You either go for military support, so it counts for the territory claim, or you go for trade and it counts to the expansion claim, at which point I would have just looked for somewhere where maybe like Connacht, where you've only got 1 in. And that would have knocked you out from 7 to 6.
2 points out?
Yeah, so 2 points off that.
Yeah, so that was my goof on that one.
But it's an excellent game, and one that you can play out very, very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, you only seen the game.
I saw the game for about 4 or 5 minutes before we sat down.
Before we sat down. That's how simple it is to pick up.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think below, folks. If you want to be the High King of Ireland, Clontarf is coming up in April. Get yourself a bottle of Clontarf whiskey or Brian Boru vodka. Both excellent.
I'll
Sit
give
down
those a go.
and get hammered into them, and see if you can be the new High King.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.